What is up, guys? The priest of Duality Gaming giving you well, the first free E3 conference, I would say overall, and I am basically telling you what was announced, and I will tell you my opinions afterwards. So let's start off in I don't know, showcase order. You know, whoever came first towards now. Because I'm doing the first three, I will be covering EA, Bethesda, and Microsoft. Sorry, I'm taking a few pauses here. Anyway, EA conference was held in London and in LA, with the big show in LA. It was a day before Sony and Microsoft, and basically they started off with a little showcase of what to be expected throughout the whole thing. So here it is. They started off with Titanfall 2, the announcement of Titanfall 2, and like they showed off the multiplayer aspects, what you to expect, what's been improved on from the first game, and then they showed off like the Titans, and then they confirmed single player because there was a leak prior towards this event, and they basically confirmed this leak. Then they go on to Madden. They basically showed off how much they like competitive gaming, like the esports. They've showed so much support, and they're showing how much they really like it. They show how much the fans are really into it. So they've announced a few little regional tournaments, and then in a big tournament at the end of the year, something like Capcom did with with Street Fighter, or what they're doing. Yeah, they basically showed off the 8. Yeah, they showed off basically 8 finalists of the current Madden tournament. Then basically they told us what the grand prize would be, which would be $1 million, which is a lot. Then they went basically they went towards Mass Effect. Mass Effect Andromeda. The reason why it's called Andromeda is because you're in a different galaxy called Andromeda. Because they're basically humans looking for a new planet to settle down into. I think it's probably a continuation from what happened to 3. This will also be powered by Frostbite engine, which doesn't surprise me because a lot of EA games right now are being powered by Frostbite engine. They showed off little behind-the-scenes footage, some motion capture, character models, little gameplay show. Then they said they'll be sharing more information in October. Then EA did like a little thing, play to give thing, which does coincide with the $1 million they donated at the end of the play session. Then they went to FIFA. They went back to London for FIFA. They showed off the evolution of FIFA from '93 to now, and then they got some guy to appear out. Like they started off with like a little CG trailer, as if you're walking into the football pitch, and then they've zoomed into this guy, and then he tells us about his dreams, his aspirations, you know, what he wanted to do. Then he walks off again and into another CG, and you know, this guy's called Alex Hunter, and turns out this was a whole trailer for a story for FIFA The Journey, which is FIFA's story mode. And you know, in case that's not enough for you in the FIFA department, they've also added managers, more models on the pitch. Then well, if you want the game realistic, then yeah, this is great. Next on the list is Fe. This is an EA original game from the Swedish developers who gave you Unraveled. This is basically like a music kind of game where you interact with the forest, make music, and I don't know, learn music. And each time you learn a piece, the forest just expands wider and wider. And then I don't know. It looks quite interesting. They said it's going they're going to give you freedom to explore without any hand holding. Next on the agenda was not one but 3 new Star Wars games coming, with a new Battlefront plus an action adventure game of 2018 and a third-person game from Respawn. They showed a little story, well, not a little story, but a little thing called Star Wars: A Look Ahead. Then they finished up with Battlefield 1 with gameplay trailer, and they didn't really talk much about it. Really, they've only confirmed or what we're gonna say. Like they said they'll have the same map, or not. Well, they're obviously. Basically, they're going to say that the same map will have different settings. So one map can have heavy rain, fog, and sun, which will affect the environment. They've confirmed airships, armored tanks, and battleships. They've announced its release date, which is 21st of October, which I think is around the same time as Titanfall 2, which is the 28th. Oh, and a 7-day window gap. Ooh. And the thing is, Battlefield 1 gets released first. Anyway, like I said, my opinions will come later. And they have a 1-hour gameplay with celebrity endorsements. I am not going to say the audience celebrity who's actually played the games, because, you know, why bother? Anyway, moving on. I will link the articles in the description below. So, you know, in case you don't have, I don't know, 20 minutes of me just highlighting shit for you, you can just read it out for yourself. Like the video if you did, dislike if you didn't, comment and subscribe. It will always help me out, and share this with your friends. You know, help boost us up, I suppose. You know, don't be afraid to share. And as I always say, people, stay safe. Stay safe.